Now your first alert traffic with Akivia McFarland. Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers.
Well, we are keeping an eye on those roadways, and we're looking pretty good. Now, this morning we were following one issue over in Pensacola, but that has cleared up. And now what we're left with is some nice road conditions out there. On this side, we're looking at I-10 near Highway 59 over in Baldwin County, off to a good start there. And on this other side, we're looking at the Bayway, and things are looking pretty smooth there as well, seeing that our drive times are normal. And so absolutely gorgeous view there over Mobile Bay. To see that a little bit better, here's our window depot of Mobile camera. If you're going to be heading in and out of that Wallace Tunnel, here's that view that you can be treated to. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't really ask for it a better view to begin a Monday morning. Going to take you over to Northwest Florida now, looking at US 98. This is Miracle Strip Parkway over in Fort Walton Beach. A smooth ride here. Your drive times not barely being affected right now. Here's a quick look at your drive time while we're talking about it. We're looking along parts of I-110, I-10, and Highway 98. All are looking good to go.
Now your first alert traffic with Akivia McFarland. Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers.
Keeping an eye on things. Not a whole lot's changed in the last 10 minutes or so. Still not following any big problems out there on those roadways. Right now we're taking a view of I-110 over in Pensacola. This is near Fairfield Drive. Nothing slowing down drivers who are out here yet, but it looks like they're still off to a pretty mild start there. Here's that view from our studios here in Midtown Mobile. The streets of Midtown also not really giving us any real problems. And from the view of our maps, Airport Boulevard, I-65, all of those surrounding major roadways all looking pretty clear if you're ready to hit the roads. A quick look at things over in Baldwin County. On the left side, we're looking at I-10 near Highway 181. On the right, I-65 near Highway 287. It's way north of us, and they're looking pretty good there as well. Going to wrap you up here with a view of some drive times. These are for my friends over in Mississippi. We're looking along parts of I-10, Highway 90, and Highway 98. All of these are looking right on time. Drive safely and have a great morning.
The lower 90s for most.
All right, we have a dose of holiday cuteness for you this morning, coming to you from Texas. Some four-legged friends in Texas showing off their Independence Day spirit in the annual Amarillo Patriotic Pet Parade.
The event brings out dogs of all sizes to show their 4th of July best. Several prizes were up for grabs at the event, including most patriotic, most talented, waggiest tail, best smile, and best in show.
And this is the 8th one. This is the 8th season of this parade. We need to have this.
Oh, should we?
We should.
I think so. My dogs don't stay still long enough to put anything on them, but Chachi.
Well, Chachi
could do it, yeah.
Well, you know, he got a new 4th of July bandana.
It's reversible, I hear.
It's reversible. You've heard a thing or two about it this morning.
I think I could swing some bandanas maybe, but clothing, my dogs aren't going for that.
Not
Same.
Yeah.
Me neither, no. Should I dress up the
You
horses,
give them
you think?
a choice?
Yeah. Look, I just don't want to wrestle with them. That's all
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, still to come this morning, a new form of racing introduced for the first time in NASCAR history. Well, still to come in our next half hour, what former Alabama star Brandon Miller said after his first workouts with the Charlotte Hornets. All right, we take you to the baseball game now. Fans expect fly balls to enter the stands.
They're the cats that I want to have a front row to too.
That's right. We got more news next.
Now your first alert traffic with Akivia McFarland. Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers.
Good morning. It is time for a quick check of your morning roadways, and it is going to be a quick one because we're not following any big problems out there. Things are looking pretty good. Now, right now, we're checking out that view of our traffic flow, looking around those, looking at those major roadways surrounding Mobile Bay, all looking pretty good right now. I-10 looking pretty clear, no issues along Highway 90, I-65 looking pretty good. A very green ride to begin the day. Let's jump into some live camera views. Right now, we're looking at our all-in credit union camera, taking a close look at Airport Boulevard. This is near Hillcrest Road, seeing some traffic on Hillcrest and some drivers finally making their way east down Airport there. Moving into Baldwin County, if that's where you're headed, here's a look at our BLP mobile paints camera. Looking at our Daphne Infirmary East location here, everything looking smooth. But if you're a Causeway person instead, well, I've got your drive times right now, looking both west and east, seeing about a 10 to 11 minute drive. So not bad out there. Now, Caroline, we are seeing another hot one in store, but at least there are no advisories in place.
There's a silver silver lining. It's still going to be hot, but not quite as hot as we have been seeing, just below that heat advisory criteria. Right now, let's start with the view over WKRG News 5 studios. This is a gorgeous view over Midtown Mobile. Temperatures to start this morning, it's on the muggier side. It's warm as well. 77 degrees in Mobile, 82 to start in Pensacola, 75 in Lucedale, 70 in Atmore, 74 in Chatham this morning. Radar right now is clear, not seeing any rain to speak of this morning. And through the afternoon, we'll see the sea breeze thunderstorms that we typically see this time of year, mainly north of I-10 as that sea breeze works northward. For your dog walking forecast today, we have a sweet pup in a red bandana. This is Bella, who's ready to go for a walk. I'd go in the morning just because it's cooler, but also less chance for rain. We'll see those pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Taking a peek at tomorrow for your 4th of July, scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible near the coastline in the morning, working their way inland through the afternoon. They'll be hit or miss, so you'll need to keep an eye on the radar, especially if you're going out in the water or to the beach.
It feels like a decent holiday forecast, though.
Yeah, not too
July
bad.
On the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, it's what you can expect for July.
That's what we would expect. All right, we got more news. Oh, so I don't know. Is that news? I don't know. There you go. We gave it to you.
Interesting.
Now your First Alert Traffic with Akivia McFarland. Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
Last check of those road conditions before the 7 o'clock hour. Still not following any big problems out there, so we're going to take a quick look around and see what's happening out there. Right now we're looking in Jackson County, Mississippi, looking along I-10 and Highway 90. All of your speeds out there are normal right now. Nothing to slow you down if you're ready to hit the roads. Back here at home, we're looking at our Window Depot of Mobile camera. Traffic picking up a little more in downtown Mobile. Drivers hitting that interstate off of Water Street here. A couple of people entering downtown Mobile. And we're going to wrap you up here with a view of our Smith tractor cam, looking at Miracle Strip Parkway. Traffic heading eastbound and west here, not giving us any real problems. So we'll let you know when things begin to really pick up out there. But for now, drive safely. Enjoy your day out there.
Highs will be in the 90s.
All right, still to come this morning, our countdown of 5 things you need to know this morning. Well, some squirrels. Take a look at these squirrels on the Gulf Coast.
Maybe a little bit above average, but below the heat advisory criteria. So we're in between the two, which is good, but still take your heat precautions. It's still going to be hot. We're talking mid-90s today. I blew right past that, but mid-90s, afternoon showers and thunderstorms expected. Looking at your 4th of July festivities here. This is today and tomorrow. If you're off work or just enjoying outside, mid-90s both days. We have some afternoon showers and thunderstorms later on this afternoon. Pop up, very scattered. Moving into 4th of July, a few more of those. The rain chance goes up a little bit, mainly in the afternoon time, so just keep that in mind. Check the radar if you are heading out. If you are heading out on the boat or to the beach, south wind offshore, 5 to 10 knots, seas at 1 foot. It is pretty calm out there. If you are going to the beaches, highs in the 90s. Drink plenty of water. Take breaks in the shade if you can. There is a low risk of rip currents at the beaches today. That does not mean no risk. Also, the UV index is very high, as you could have guessed, so sunscreen.
All right, still to come here on CBS Mornings. Creative alternatives to your dream vacation that will not break the bank. And we'll see you back here for WKRG News 5 at 9 a.m.
Sky 5 drone footage is brought to you by Eastern Shore Hyundai.